Yes, Kim and Mario. If you don't know who I'm trying to be right now, then keep on watching and you might find out. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you don't know what look I'm recreating today, then here it is. I'm going to recreate or show you how to do the famous KKWxMARIO blue eye campaign picture. Yeah, if you would like to know how to achieve that look, how I recreate that look, hopefully it's going to work. I don't know if it will. If you want to see that, keep on watching. Ruined my hair now. I mean, it wasn't the greatest beforehand, but it doesn't look better now I've took off the freaking, oh great, the freaking towel off. Oh well, this is not a hair tutorial. Hopefully this is going to work. I've got a few pictures as a reference. Oh my god, she's so pretty! Alright, let me do my brows first, because that's how I like to start. If you have not yet seen my brow how-to for beginners, then you should go and check that out. And I'm actually going to use, I'm not going to use a pomade, I'm using Tanya Burr Selfie Sculpt brow pencil to do my brows. She's got like fairly natural looking brows in the campaign photo, so I thought that's what I'm going to do today too. So I'm personally just following the natural shape of my brows. She's got a fairly natural, similar shape to mine, so yay, I'm a little bit like Kim. Speaking of Kim, I've seen Nikki Tutorial's like new challenge where she puts her initials into Google and draws inspiration from the first image that appears. My initials are KWK, and I always thought that if I type that in, it will, like, Google will try and correct me. Do you mean KKW? You know what I mean? It didn't. That's fun. That was a pointless story. Oh well. I'm just gonna extend my tail a little bit. Now let me do the other side. Okay, now I've done my brows. I left off clear brow gel to put that on at the end. I'm afraid that the shadow might fluff up and just stick to my brows, and that would be weird. I'm obviously going to use Jaclyn Hill X Morphe palette because that blue is equally as beautiful as the shadow in the palette. Fun fact, I did want to buy the palette, I did buy the palette, but my order got cancelled, and I thought that is a sign. That is a sign, because I was actually debating on whether to buy that or not for a very long time, and I did buy it, but like I said, my order got cancelled, and I took that as a sign from God, and I was like, not gonna happen. Kim doesn't look like she's got a lot of transition in there. However, I will use Silk Creme, the third shade in the palette, just to put that as almost like that transition. I feel like this shade is quite similar to the one Kim and Mario have in their palette. Sorry, I didn't set my eyelids, so I had to make sure that... Why have I not zoomed you in? So I'm putting the Silk Cream in the crease. So when I put that blue on, it blends in nicely with the rest of my face. Now I'm going to take shading brush from Real Techniques, and I'm gonna go straight in with Twerk, which is the blue. Now, like I said, I'm gonna use a brush, but I might switch. Yeah. I might switch and use my finger because it won't have as much fallout. So I'm gonna take my ring finger, this shade though, putting it on all over my lid. I'm gonna go back to my shading brush and tuck that blue into the inner part of my eye. Let me have a look at the picture again. Mario has put the blue quite high up, so that's what I'm going to do too. But as I'm putting it on, just above my crease, I'm starting to blend, because the blending will take some of that room as well. I've got a little bit of fallout, so I'm going to take some of my loose powder, and by some I mean quite a lot, to put underneath my eye to prevent the shadow from sticking. Alright, back to the eye. Now I don't have to worry that if there is fallout, I will be able to wipe it away quite quickly without worrying that it will disturb my base. As you can see, I'm putting it just a little bit above my crease. The outer corner, you want to draw almost like a line, a V shape. A little bit more of Twerk on my brush. Now I'm going to take like a fluffier blending brush and just blur the edges of that blue. And I'm going to go back to my 203. That probably still has a little bit of Silk Cream in there, just to blend that too. So you almost want like a straight line that meets in your crease. Take your time with the shape. Take your time to apply that shadow, create that intensity. If you struggle to make the shape, you can always use a tape. Again, blending the edges. Now I'm going to brush off the bake and do the under eye. Now I'm going to take Twerk again, put it under, joining the outside corner with the inner corner. You can start smoking it out straight away. I've never done a look like this. Make sure you like the shape. I want it all the way in. Blend, blend, blend. Now I'm going to take NYX Black Kohl pencil and put it not only in my top waterline, but on my top lash line as well. Great, it cut me off. Ah! I don't know if you've seen me put a little bit of the black on my top lash line. If you haven't, that's what I've done. And Kim has a very icy inner corner, therefore I'm going to use Sleek highlighting palette. This one is Solstice, and shall I use my regular? Yeah, I'm going to use the peachy shade, which is my fave. It's just a very icy colour. She has more of a liner look, so I'm actually going to take NYX Gel eyeliner on a small angled brush and line my top waterline. But I will take that brush that had abyss on it, which is the black, and slightly smudge it. This will also make sure that it doesn't go anywhere throughout the day. The mascara I'm going to be using is L'Oreal Lash Paradise, Taupe lashes and butter. The lashes I'm going to be using are Eylure Lengthening number 155. When you have to wait for the lash to dry. Alright, I'm very impatient, so I'm not even gonna bother. Let me stick this badass bitch on. Got it! Right, let me do my other eye off of camera and I will be right back to show you how to do the lips. Ta-da! As if by magic I have finished my other eye. They're not perfectly even, but my eyes aren't even. I'm going to move on to lips, and I'm using Selfie Sculpt brow pencil again. This is a good trick for bigger lips, and I'm lining my bottom lip with this and the outside corners of my top lip. Because this is very grey, it works perfectly. By the way, I did end up taking the tiniest bit of abyss to put on my lower lash line. I just thought, you know, why not? Let's make it as accurate as it can be. Because Mario and Kim came out with the nudes, I think Tantalising Taupe from Maybelline, it's actually quite a nice match. It's very nice made and it works, but I think the one they came out with is a little bit more yellow undertone. So I'm going to add a touch of Nude Kate from Charlotte Tilbury, my favourite nude lipstick. So I'm just mixing the two. I think it looks a little bit better. Let's put a little bit of Just Peachy from Tanya Burr in the centre. Very, very nice. Shall I change into my outfit? Do I look like Kim yet? I mean, we have the same initials, so I might as well. Should have took my top off from underneath. Don't look at my boobs! What do you think? Do I look similar? Yes, no? I really enjoyed how this makeup turned out. I hope you did too. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!